Hey, what's up? My name is Stephanie. I'm with The Hidden Agenda. And how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm Seton, the guitarist in Fiction Plane.
Well, very nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
So, how's the tour going so far?
It's been very long. We've been out on the road since last May, playing with lots of different people. We played with Police for a long time, and then we've been on this Bravery tour for just over 2 weeks now. And we've been doing our own tours in Europe, headlining and doing festivals, and we did a tour with a band from the UK called The Feeling as well.
Oh yeah?
So it's been a long
Long
tour.
road.
Yeah, but it's been fun. Yeah,
and then I hear you guys are off with Duran Duran next.
No, that's Your Vegas.
Oh, that's Your
These
Vegas.
are our friends we're playing with on this Bravery tour.
Hello.
Who actually half of them remember you. They're off. This is their last show with us, so we're expecting lots of madness to go.
They're gonna cry. We've been touring with the Bravery for 4 months.
Should be a good night then.
Yeah, it should be a great night.
So now you guys write all your own music, right?
Yeah.
And what would you have to say would be your own personal favorite song, maybe to play live off of Left Side of the Brain?
My favourite song to play live is not on that record.
No?
Because we wrote it since we've been on tour. It's called Sadder City Blues.
What was it again?
Sadder City Blues.
Ooh, I like that title.
It's spelled S-A-D-R, then City Blues. It's a place near Baghdad that Joe wrote about.
That's cool.
But off the record, I think it's probably Two Sisters, because that was our single, and it's really fun to play, and it's kind of got that sort of reggae rock thing going on, and it's fun. This is Pete from the band.
Hi, Pete. I'm
Doing an
Stephanie.
interview.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Joe's
So
around
you
here
can
somewhere.
join.
coming
Yeah,
right
so
now.
I'd say Two Sisters off
That's
the album.
cool. And that one's got some good videos on YouTube, I saw.
Yeah, that's fun. We did a video, a lot of footage from that was taken in Holland, and some of the stadiums that we were doing last summer, which was great fun.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's really good. Here's Joe.
Hi, Joe. I'm Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Sorry I'm late. I've been eating food.
It's all
I
good.
think that's what they call it.
So, what are you guys listening to right now, or what's in your iPod?
Yesterday I was listening. No, this morning I was listening to Mark Lanigan. He did a record called Bubblegum about 18 months ago that I really like, and he also did another record with Isabel Campbell that I really like called Ballad of the High Seas. I really like that. It's kind of got this sort of western cowboy music guitar over very morose sort of heroin strung out, very slow rock, which is really good.
I'll have to check
It's
that
really
out.
good. I really like that.
So here's a good one. If you only had 24 hours to live, what would you absolutely have to fucking do?
What would you have to fucking do? Everything that walks.
Definitely have sex.
Only had 24 hours to live. And you knew it?
And you knew it.
I don't know. Maybe rob a bank.
Ooh, there you
Oh
go.
yeah, that would be useful. That'd be fun. See what happens.
Spend the next 23 in jail.
Well, that's when the real fun starts, because then you can be
If I knew
violated.
I only had 24 hours to live. Oh god, that's a difficult one.
No, I don't know. If you're really faced with that, no fucking clue.
I would take ecstasy from the off. I would have sex with somebody right at the beginning, so that you could get ready for the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Go skydiving naked with hookers.
So that I would like to see.
And then just like, then repeat the cycle until
I think
it all...
Now, is
until
it
the
like,
time.
you know you have 24 hours starting now, or is it like in a week you'll have 24 hours? Because some of this needs a little, planning.
Yeah, we'll say a week for argument's sake.
I would,
So
I
you
would
have
hold,
a-
I
you
would
have-
hold a
so you have
NASA
a week to
spaceship up
live.
at gunpoint.
Well,
Or the
it's
new
not the same
Virgin
question.
spaceship, I would hold up at gunpoint and insist that they take me to space.
Really?
Maybe for the last
Yeah.
hour.
Can't you, like, buy seats on those
You can,
now?
it's $150,000.
Oh, pocket change.
Yeah, there's a list of people who bought them. It's in the papers the other day, actually.
Really?
There's a list of guys who, in fact, William Shatner is one of them that Richard Branson offered a free seat to because of his, amazing
he's not
past,
rich
and he
because
is,
of his space
and he is
status.
his space status, exactly.
Ooh. So now, being from London, how do you guys, like, find the crowds here in the U.S. different?
Fucking
Same?
awesome.
I don't know. It's completely different for every city, and it depends how full it is, and what kind of gig it is, what kind of music it is. London can be as amazing or as boring as America can be as amazing or as boring as anywhere else.
People are people, no
Indeed.
matter where they are. But they're generally more American here.
some
about all
cities,
you
some
can
cities. I think some cities definitely are
I think I
better in
gotcha.
America to play than other cities. I think LA's an awful place to play in America.
That's what a lot of
Well,
bands
it's
say.
because not everyone, they see so many bands and everyone has this kind of like too cool for school vibe. That they don't really want to look like they're enjoying themselves
Yeah, they're
or
kind
get
of
into
like
it.
jaded out
Viper
there.
Room.
It seems.
It's a bit jaded. Yeah.
What do you guys think of Detroit Rock City?
It sucks. I'm sorry.
I was trying to put a positive spin on it,
I
but
got the bus to the big, what is it called, Grand Circus Park,
Mhm.
and I walked the 1.1 miles up here, and everyone was extremely friendly,
really,
I have to say. But I did
were
see
they
probably-
homeless people trying to get your money?
They weren't really trying to get my money, they were just being friendly. And maybe
Wow.
that's what they expected in the end, but they didn't get it. So,
Well, that's good. Gotta watch out for those guys.
yeah, I saw at least 30 people that I never expected to be real people on this earth.
Really?
So it was interesting.
Sounds like it. So now we were talking about you guys have been on tour like forever. What would you do to fill time on the road? Like, do you guys play video games or avid readers?
Yeah,
or-
both those things. Pete's got a lot of PSP, he plays video games sometimes, we watch movies, we read a lot, practice guitar a lot, sit and just strum away.
Sometimes we play Would You Rather.
We play Would You Rather.
Ooh, do tell.
Well,
you
the
sure?
boys,
Yeah, no.
we're going to use the opening band, a band called Your Vegas, and we asked them a question. Would you rather have sex with an 80-year-old hooker that may have a disease,
Because you can.
or a freshly dead supermodel that's been dead for 6 hours? And they all
She's warm, she's still warm.
they all chose
Oh, well,
the
that
dead,
makes all the
they all
difference.
chose the dead supermodel.
Yeah.
Dead person. So.
Wow.
Everyone's really going that way. I'm inclined to lean
I go
towards the
live.
living person just
Put it on
because
stage. I can live with that.
if it's an 80-year-old hooker and she's making a living in that state, she's good.
She must be, yeah.
Must be.
She must be good.
Yeah, this is true.
This is what happens on the road.
It's great. I love it.
Questions that you absolutely don't need to have
Stand-up
answered.
comedy is always good. Stand-up comedy videos or audio tapes.
Those are fun.
Yeah. You guys got any
We've
favorites?
gone through a lot. Well, we were doing Lewis Black last week, and on previous tours we've done sort of Derek and Clive is one of our favourites.
David Cross.
Cross was good, and the what was the Batman.
Bill Hicks. Oh, Batman. Oh yeah, that was just
Batman.
Crank Anchors.
Crank Anchors. Whatever we can find
Gotta
that's
love
got humour.
Crank Acres. I haven't
Humour
seen that in a
definitely
while.
knocks the hours off the drives.
So, how do you guys think like the internet and sites like MySpace helped you promote, if at all?
I think MySpace did. I'm not sure how much it does anymore. I think it does still a bit, but it's definitely sort of more saturated than it used to be.
And you guys actually like read and answer your own MySpace?
We tried
Yeah.
to.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I just deleted my page actually.
Yeah. Too many stalkers?
No, I just got really bored of it.
It's good though for people. If
It's great for
anyone
fans.
can't quite figure out how to get in touch with, well, management, which we don't even have at the moment, but anything like that, you can get in touch with us that way, and you can say stupid shit, and we can ignore it or not ignore it.
I think it's good.
A whole load of loads of people send us pictures on MySpace, and we put them up, and they get excited,
Oh, yes.
and then everyone's happy.
Well, that works. Now I'm going to switch gears a little bit here. I really admire your guys' courage to speak out against the war. A lot of young people, like, they're too afraid or too jaded or something, but isn't your song Death Machine like an anti-war protest song?
I'll tell you so. Joe wrote this.
I'd say that's quite explicit. It's not like specifically against a war. It's just in general, and the idea that the guy who decides to go to the war is not the guy who actually fights it.
Exactly.
He's just a fucking well-dressed pussy.
Exactly.
Or
Like,
not that well-dressed, I don't know.
it's like, who says it? Serge Tankian, why don't presidents fight the war? Why do we always send the poor?
Yeah, I got into that album like 3 months ago. Is it Hypnotised?
We're playing with him in Holland.
Yes.
Oh,
Same
really?
stage.
But it's Serge Tankian and the Cunts of Death or something. It's not System.
Yeah, no, I know it's not.
Yeah, he's pretty good solo. So what would you have to say are your thoughts on this particular war in Iraq? I know it's kind of
retarded.
affecting
Yeah.
everyone.
Big mistake.
There's so many
There's so much you
there's so
can
many
talk about
layers
it,
of
but-
wrong there, and I don't even know where to begin.
Big mistake. We're still at it's like I'm still trying to scratch my head of how our country was so duped